Yeah, it's a good thing my wife doesn't watch these metal detecting videos. She'd say, "What are you doing with your new car?" I've been driving these roads since I was a kid. Yeah, it was always in my dad's old beater, but it's too cold to four-wheel this time of year. Good morning, guys, on Unfrequented World. Another rainy, cloudy, crummy day. We are going metal detecting. For those of you that watched the detecting and four-wheeling video a couple months back, there are a couple log shacks, and then the one that's still standing here. I videoed it, all around it, inside it, but we didn't metal detect. I'm going to drive as close as I can, and then Gage and I are going to walk in. So we can probably get within half a mile or a mile, and we'll just walk in and hit both those places and detect along the way. I saw a couple other places when we drove in there in the four-wheelers that looked like they could have been old home sites that were completely overgrown, but I saw an apple tree and some stuff like that, so we're going to check them all out. Woohoo! Lucky day! We have driven all the way to the first site, pretty much. It's through that field, maybe 300 yards down the trail down there. I didn't think we were going to make it this far, but I don't think we can go any further. The next cabin is about a mile up the road there. We'll walk it from here, but we're going to start right there. I don't know a lot about this field in this area. There could have been another homestead here. My dad didn't know anything about it, so I might just have to swing around here. Today we're just out exploring and detecting. I'm going to start with that camp where we know it is and do around there first. That camp was put in when my dad was a kid, he said, so it's been there 65 years, something like that. And who knows what was there before. So we're going to start there, then we'll come out and do this field, then we'll go on and do the next cabin, which we did a little bit in the last video. We did swing a detector there, but not for very long, for like 20 minutes. So let's get at it. So we're going to be using the Knox 600 today. So here we are. Those of you that watched the other video are familiar with this creepy little shack. I'm not going inside it today. It's pretty gross. If you want to see that, there's a video called Four-Wheeling and Detecting on the channel. You can see what's inside. But back here on the trail in, I've got a signal. It's a 13, so not a great signal, but we're going to dig it anyway and just see what it is. What? What do you mean you don't like the creepy old shack? Don't be sucking around me. I brought you for bait. That's the only reason I brought you. Okay, so I figured it wouldn't be much. 13, just aluminum beer can junk or something. And here we have our first artifact, which can help us date the site, 1840. You can see right there. That is proper metal detecting sleuthing right there, 1840. So here's something that actually does date the site. 1944. This would have been Army ammunition to have the date stamped on it like that. And it wouldn't have had a lead tip. It would have been a steel bullet in there. Here's another shell casing. It says 45 on it right at the top there. And then there's a DA and a weird symbol. I don't know what that symbol is. Found right beside the first one. Okay, I don't know, my spidey senses are just tingling. Every hair on the back of my neck is standing up. This place is freaking creeping me out. I don't know why. I'm usually pretty good in the bush alone. I'm just thinking about it too much. I've seen what's in that shack. We're just gonna keep going here. Watch those windows. If that blind comes down, I'm out of here. So you can see the fall colors are starting up there in the maples. This tree here actually has wood. Unlike most other trees, which just have wood. So I was just walking by the cabin here, marveling at the old log construction. And then afterwards they put these flatboards on. So, you know, it is 60 some years old, like my dad said. But I saw this can in the window and I thought, gee, I wonder what's in that can. And I thought, no, I'm not going in there to look. And while I was out here, I was swinging the detector. Look at this. Somewhere here. A nice solid 25, 26. Now I did also notice in here that there's an old couch. You see that in there? We should go rifle that and look for change. And here at the back of the cabin, we talk about an older building being on this site. I suspect that there was, because there's a big indent here with all kinds of junk. And then right here you can see the remnants of a stone chimney. Well, obviously that's not attached to that current building, so was there an even older house here, or a little farm or something? I don't know. Oh man, 32. Thought I had a coin there. I heard that. If that's what you're barking at, it was an owl. Hey, enough. At least he's not looking at the scary old shack. He's looking down in the bush. And I heard an owl. An owl just went off somewhere over here when he was barking. Lots of wildlife out here. You did put up about 6 partridge right in here when we first started detecting. Never know with this guy what he's barking at. I gotta say that the Bluetooth connector on the Knox 600 really is not up to snuff. I walk, 7 feet away from the machine and it disconnects. It's not the headset. It does that with a couple of headsets I have, and it takes forever to reconnect. So I don't want to harp on about that, but I mean, 15 minutes on the walk in here, I could not get it to detect the headset. That was a bad choice of words. And then now that I've walked 7 feet away from it, it's sitting here flashing. I turn both of them off, one after the other, again and again and again, until finally just randomly decides to reconnect. So if you're a Bluetooth guy, it's great to have that on the machine, but the transceiver receiver built into this machine sucks. Well, there's a fancy schmancy old button. I wonder what kind of garment that came off of. Oh wait, it came off of this one right here. There's a dump pile here. Tabby International, single needle tailoring. With the fancy chrome buttons. I am going to turn this old chair over and go through it for change. Yep, and for those of you that thought I was joking, I'm not. Somebody must have dropped a coin in here. Cigarette butt, some nails. Man, I can't score a coin anywhere today. So right there behind me, you guys can see the shack we were just at, and there's a bit of a four-wheeler trail here, and it's covered in moose tracks. So I'm starting to follow it, and I can see, I don't know if it's a vehicle over here. I'll flip you guys around. So right there was something glinting, like a mirror or glass or something. And as I'm looking, I can see there was something else caught my eye. Something in there. There's another pile or another vehicle or something. Let's go check it out. Look at that, guys. That is cool. I have no idea what make and model and year that is. I'm pretty sure my old man doesn't even know this is here. That's cool. And over there, I see part of another vehicle. That's what I saw reflecting over there, is the chrome bumper is up in the air. Let's go check that one out too. On the roof. I always wonder how these vehicles get flipped over like this. Anybody know what that is? Comments below for both vehicles, because I have no clue. I'm not an old car guy. I like taking photographs of old cars. Coolest find of the outing so far. Like I say, we've got this site pretty much pegged to 1940s and then onwards. So I'm not really going to find that really good old stuff we're after. I thought there'd be some coins and whatever. I mean, a hunt camp, maybe a pocket knife dropped. Haven't found anything cool yet. This by far is the coolest thing. So I'm going to just zigzag my way back to the cabin through the bush here. And as soon as we find something cool, I'll let you guys know. That one surprised me. I bent over to pick it up. It's Pepsi Cola. I've never seen a Pepsi bottle that looked like that. I don't know, is that... I have no idea what age that is. There's no date or anything on the bottom, but on the top it says no deposit, no return. So, hey, the dark era of Pepsi where they were not promoting recycling and reuse. That's history right there. I don't normally have internet out here unless the wind is blowing in the right direction, and I have it right now. So I connected, and I found out this is a 1967 era 10 ounce, when it says right at the top 10 ounce bottle, and you can get it for $8 on Kijiji, or you can go find one in the bush like I did. And I'm going to leave this here because I'm not a Pepsi bottle collector, but it'll be here if anyone else wants to come and get it. Well, what kind of treasure hunter would I be if I didn't check out the old outhouse? I do see a can down there, but I don't think I want to look in it. I lied, I'm looking in it. Toilet paper rolls. I figured that's what it would be used for. I don't know, this is a weird setup though. So they got that, but there's no hole down there, so did they just put a bucket in there? I don't know, that's weird. Weird. Alright, I'll give you a minute, Jeez, you don't have to be so snarky. That's why I love my dog. He has a sense of humor. He plays along. All right, guys, I think that's it for this adventure. Gage and I are going to wander out of here. We're going to swing through the bush, but probably not going to find anything more interesting than we already have. So I have to say that that old truck was the find of the day. I really enjoyed that. That was really cool. I'm glad you guys joined us, and we'll catch you guys in the next adventure. Hey, this will be bonus footage for all of you guys that stuck around. As I was walking out the trail, I saw some glass off in the bush, and I found the bottle dump. I don't know how old this stuff is here, but let's just take a look. So it doesn't look that old. A couple of shoes there. Here's some bottles here. It's like 60s stuff, I would think, from what I'm seeing here. Salad dressing, screw tops. There could be older stuff. Oh, there was a nice blue one that's broken though. Henry Cuffumples? I don't know. No idea what that was. Oh, there's a second one. And it's broken as well. Yeah, so it doesn't look that old. It looks like it's mostly 60s footwear, lots of cans. Oh, there's another blue one. Oh, just a piece. Vicks, maybe? No, I don't believe that. Just because you're a chocolate lab, you do not get to have chocolate. You got half my sandwich. That was good enough. No chocolate, buddy. Trust me, I'm saving your life. No. I might have some treats for you in my bag, if you're good.